Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about everything Facebook. As you probably have already noticed, Facebook is our largest social media platform that we use. So today I just wanted to kind of go over some do's and don'ts of Facebook and give you guys a few of my favorite tips. So the first tip I'm going to give you is please do not become an instant fitness health guru overnight. If you have not been posting about your workouts or anything fitness related or eating clean or healthy, don't just start blowing up your Facebook newsfeed with all of this stuff all at once. It's going to scare people off and they're going to become very skeptical. However, what I would do is to slowly start posting something motivational or a post about a workout you've been doing or something clean eating related, and slowly start transitioning into more of those types of posts. I would say on my personal Facebook page, I try to keep it 80-20, 80 personal, 20 Beachbody related. However, I would have to say that sometimes to me it seems more like 50-50, and I'm really trying to find that balance. I also have a fitness like page that, those of you that have one of those, you basically are posting majority of that would be your fitness and health related information and posts. The other thing I want to talk about is making sure you are consistent. Even if you're not using Facebook a lot now, you need to get on a schedule of consistently posting. I think then followers will see that you're real and that you mean business. I know for me, I try to do at least one or two posts on my personal page every day. And then on my fitness page, my likes page, I try to do 2 to 3. And I'm very consistent. I usually do a morning, an afternoon, and an evening post. Because you have to remember, not everybody is on Facebook at the same time every day. So you're trying to kind of target different audiences throughout the day. So the next tip, make sure your profile is public. I know that was really scary for me when I first became a coach. I know I have pictures of my boys and my family, and I just had to go ahead and do it. And I'm very thankful that I did. I've gotten a lot of friend requests from people that actually have turned into challengers. And I've had very few weird, crazy requests, and those ones I just don't accept. So make sure you do make your profile public. The next thing is really pay attention to the time of day that you are posting. So for example, if I'm getting ready to do a post, an invite about my upcoming challenge group, I'm not going to post it at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night. No one is going to be on Facebook at that time. So you really need to be paying attention to the times that you are posting and thinking about who would be on Facebook at that time. So for example, anytime I do a big business announcement, maybe it's an invite to my upcoming challenge group, it's a glance into coaching group, anything like that I want a lot of attention, I usually try to post those on Sunday evening or Monday evenings. I've found that those are the two times that get a lot of Facebook traffic. If you think about it, Sunday night, I know for me even, Sunday you want to sit down, you're on your Facebook, you're kind of unplugging, you're getting over the weekend and you're getting ready for a new week. A lot of times too, people have ate really bad and didn't get their workouts in over the weekend. So then bam, here you come with your invite and they're ready to start fresh. It's, as the week goes on, people tend to check out from Facebook a little bit less. So really pay attention to the time of day that you are posting and think about who you will be reaching at that time. Also, you want people to really get a feel for who you are as a person, and you don't want them just to associate you as a Beachbody coach. So what I would say is if someone was to scroll through either your likes page or your personal page, what would be the top 3 to 5 things that they would instantly know about you? So for example, for me, they would know that I obviously love fitness, that I am a Beachbody coach. But they would also know that family is huge for me. I post about my boys almost on a daily basis. I think I also let them know that I'm real and, I sometimes don't know what I'm doing necessarily as a mom. And, the twins run through my house like little tornadoes and I'm asking for advice. So I think they'd get that from me. Also, my faith is huge. And every Sunday, I know on my fitness page, I do some type of a faith-based message. And I try throughout the week to kind of sprinkle that in there. So I think those would be the biggest things that they would know about me. Maybe you're really into a hobby. Or maybe you, I know I feel bad, I have fur babies, I've got 2 of them, and most of you probably don't even know that because I never really post about them because I think my boys take over my life. But if you've got animals or pets, what would they want to know about you to feel connected to you? Also, I think that's where your challengers, they're going to be able to find a connection to you. Like for me, I get so many moms in my group. Especially working moms that are just trying to figure out how do you do this all. So really pay attention to the types of things that you're posting. A tip that I have for you is before you do a big post, and I'm talking about those inviting to my new challenge group or the Glance into Coaching, anytime before you do those, these are a few tips that I like to do. I like to maybe post either the morning before or the evening before I do my big post. I like to usually either ask a question on Facebook or get advice. People love to give their 2 cents about everything. And what happens is when those people start commenting and start liking, giving that advice, Facebook says, hey, this post is really important. A lot of people like it. And it starts putting it in more people's news feed. So then when you go to do your big post, it's going to be seen in more people's news feeds. So do some type of an engagement post. Like I said, ask a question, ask advice. Sometimes you can ask people to, post a picture below, some silly little games where it's just something to get them engaged and active. Also, what I like to do is before I do a big post, I like to go through my news feed and I like to comment and like the crap out of any person that I see. I'm just constantly going through because when you do that, it once again will put you in their news feed so that there's a greater chance that they're going to see your post. And let's see. So also, this is another tip. Before I go to send an invite, a personal message to someone, I do make sure that I go to that person's personal page and I just start commenting and liking a few days before just to kind of get them, get my face, especially if it's going to be kind of a random invite. It kind of gets me in their face a little bit before I just, bam, here's my my message, my invite to you. When someone likes or comments on your flyer for your challenge group, and maybe they comment with, hey, I'm ready to do this. make sure that you comment back and you tag them. So for example, I'm going to use Carly as an example. So if Carly says, I'm in, Jen, I'm ready to do this, I would say, awesome girl, can't wait to do this. Let's rock it out, Carly Wood. And I type her name to tag it so that it goes back into her newsfeed and more people will get to see it. Also, I sometimes, and this is hard for me, I sometimes will wait and have a lot of people comment on it, and I will think of another time. Maybe it will be, I posted that evening. I might wait to comment back and tag those people until the morning, because then it puts my post back up in the news feed. And so the people that maybe didn't see it in the evening, if they're on Facebook in the morning before work, bam, there it is. So just little things that I've kind of learned along the way, little tips and tricks. Let's see. Also, on social media, make sure you are really sharing you. Please, please, please do not sell the products. I'm going to repeat that again. Do not sell the products. Share you. Share what you are doing. Share what the products are doing for you. Share your story. I know every once in a while I've kind of shared a little tidbit. I need to get better at doing that. But share, where you are. Share any struggles that you've had. Be real. And I think people really connect with you when you're just raw and just organic. So share you. Please I don't want to see, buy Shakeology with like a Shakeology flyer or something. No, because if I saw that, I'd just be like, scroll next. But if I saw, maybe there you are with your cute little Shakeology cup and then you're writing something, I would be curious. Like, what is she drinking? What is she doing? Or if you did a before and after pic or something like that, I naturally would be curious. So make sure you're sharing you. And that kind of leads to the next one, something that I'm kind of working on as well. Leave a little mystery when you're sharing some of your posts. So for example, we're so used to saying, hey, I just killed my workout with Insanity Max. Maybe you could post a picture of your abs or something that you're working on, or, a sweaty pic and just say, I love that I can get my workout in 30 minutes. Well, they don't know what you're doing. So they're naturally, they're going to start commenting or messaging you saying, 30 minutes, what were you doing? And it kind of opens the door then for conversation without throwing everything out there at once. They just start to become curious. All right, I've got a few more things I want to quickly talk about. I don't want to make this too long for y'all. Make your post pretty. We've got Rana. Rana is an app that you can download. PicMonkey, which is like my new favorite, PicMonkey.com, which has to be done on a computer. Really focus on making your stuff look good. You want to try to draw people in. Feel free to scroll through my Facebook page, any of the other coaches. I mean, believe me, I stalk so many other coaches and get ideas from them. Feel free to do that and kind of get an idea of what the post should kind of look like. How can you draw somebody in to, read what you wrote or to be interested in what you're doing or what you have to say. Also, make sure you're always positive. I know that can be hard because, we're not always 100% positive. We know negative things happen all the time to us, but, don't throw your dirty laundry out on social media. You want people to view you as a positive person that they can turn to when they're in a rough spot. So try as hard as you can to keep those things that really stress you out or are negative, try to keep them to yourself. And if you do share them, I know I sometimes will share, my frustration with the twins or the boys or whatever, add some humor to it. Make it so that people kind of giggle and then they kind of, can relate to you. And, it's a very light situation and not a Debbie Downer. Another thing that I recommend, get a social media accountability partner. Basically, a social media accountability partner is just someone that you can say, hey, I really want you to sit down and maybe over a few days, I want you just to pay attention to the things that I'm posting and then give me feedback. Like, what do you think? Am I posting it at a good time? How did it come across? Did I sound salesy? Was I sharing me? Just all of those things, just to get feedback, or ask your coach, ask your upline coach. Any of my personally sponsored coaches, I would love to just kind of scroll through and give you any feedback that you might want. And one of the last things, really pay attention to the things that people comment the most on and they like the most. Kind of keep track of that, because that lets you know what people want to see from you. And if you're noticing that you're posting a certain thing and it's not getting as many likes, or people aren't commenting it, but you're noticing another area of your life or something that you're doing is getting a lot, then that kind of lets you know the direction that you should be going in. So I hope I gave you enough tips for Facebook. And if you ever have any questions or anything, feel free to contact me, message me, and I will help you out. So I hope you guys are still rocking out the trainings. All right, talk to you later.